the new home for Yankee baseball in the Bronx, new Yankee Stadium, as it'll be the site for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by The Show. Coming up, a special Independence Day matchup here at the ballpark, as it'll be the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler as we get set for what should be a good one. And Soup, we turn to you first. What will be the one thing we can keep an eye on here?
Well, obviously, anytime the name Alex Rodriguez is penciled into the lineup, your club's got a pretty darn good chance to win. He can beat you with a long ball. He can beat you with his speed. And, oh, by the way, he's already one of the best defensive third basemen around.
All right, Dave, Hud, we'll hear from you in a moment. But first, State Farm has our starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays. At home or away, State Farm is there. Lyle Overbay will lead things off and play first base. Vernon Wells bats second. He'll be in center. After that, Aaron Hill, he'll play second. Travis Snyder will bat fourth and be the designated hitter this afternoon. Alex Gonzalez will bat fifth. He's at third base. John Buck will do the catching. He bats sixth. Jose Bautista, the right fielder, bats seventh. Jeremy Reed hits eighth in left. John McDonald will hit number 9. He is at shortstop. And they'll have a tough task ahead of them indeed, as they'll have to go to work against the big fella, the MVP of last year's ALCS, left-hander C.C. Sabathia. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. Lyle Overbay will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Now batting, Lyle Overbay.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
That's as easy as it gets right there. A simple ground ball to the first baseman to handle himself, and that keeps the leadoff man off base to begin the game.
Vernon Wells will stand in for the first time here.
The batter, Vernon Wells.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
Cold strike, 0-2.
Well, this is just a case where he reaches back for a little something extra, and he just fired that fastball by him.
Aaron Hill will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Aaron Hill.
In there, 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. Cervelli will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. State Farm again has the starting lineup for the Yankees, and it looks like this. Leading things off is Derek Jeter. He, of course, will play shortstop. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez. He's over at third base. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Curtis Granderson bats fifth. He's in center field. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Nick Johnson is the DH today in the number 7 spot. Brett Gardner hits eighth in left. Francisco Cervelli finally will round things out behind the plate. He'll bat number 9. They'll go to work against a guy whose name you'd love to have on top of a triple-word score, the young left-hander Mark Zipchinski. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field, anchored by the 3-time Gold Glover in center, Vernon Wells. Derek Jeter will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
That's out.
At the knees, ruled a ball. It's 1-1 now.
Boy, he got the benefit of the doubt at the plate that time. That looked pretty good.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And the pitch. And 2-2.
Yeah, and when you leave it up in the hitter's eyes like that, he knows enough not to chase out there.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Robinson Cano will dig in here.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Alex Rodriguez will step in, leading the American League in hitting entering play today.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And that's where you want to keep things early in this ball game. Pound that outside part of the plate.
The pitch. And that misses. 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Trying to drop one on the corner, but it misses the target.
A 2-1 offering. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Thought off the crack of the bat they were going to be able to get him at first, but he's picking him up and putting him down and gets himself an infield hit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
Fastball just misses for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two out with the man at first. misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Curtis Granderson would be next. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
We'll get a look at this one from above. Boy, no question, that's over the outside edge. He really got jobbed on that one.
Curtis Granderson will step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here.
Now batter, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. As a look, now the pitch. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, these are the kind of pitches he's going to need to keep locating if he's going to be successful.
Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. Easy play over there for Overbay as he steps on the bag for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2 with no score. Travis Snyder leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batting, Travis Snyder.
Really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Alex Gonzalez steps in now.
Now batting, Alex Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Well, this is one you got to lay off as a batter because all you're going to do is drive it into the ground.
John Buck will get his first shot at it here.
Now batting, John Buck.
He lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Toughest location for a hitter right there. I'd take that too.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Nick Swisher will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batter, Nick Swisher.
Here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
One thing you don't want to do to start an inning is walk the leadoff guy on 4 straight.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Late swing as this is laced down the line. Foul. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Tried to get a little greedy with a fastball that time. I think he's got a pretty good idea this pitch is coming because he wasted no time turning on this baby.
Nick Johnson will stand in.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be surprised to see another fastball in the strike zone here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And here it is again. He thinks the thing's low, but you can see pretty clearly that this thing comes right in at his knees. That's a good call.
Brett Gardner will get his first opportunity now.
Now batting, Brett Gardner.
Now a ball lined to the right side. Base hit.
Well, they set up looking for the corner, but this thing comes right back towards the middle of the plate, and he pulls it to right for the hit.
Francisco Cervelli will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here as it would get him out of the inning.
And he'll throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw right on the money, and Buck's able to gun down his man at second base.
Not a bad lead that time, but he was a bit slow on the jump, and it wound up costing him.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 1-1, a fastball high, 2-1 now.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. There to take it is McDonald. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We play 2 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Jose Bautista ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Now batting, Jose Bautista.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! Jeremy Reed digs in at the plate.
Now batting, Jeremy Reed.
And you could just see Sabathia rear back and overthrow that one. He's got to relax and find his spots here.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. One out, nobody on. The 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first, but foul. The 2-2 coming. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, a no factor up there with that swing. He was way late on the fastball.
John McDonald will stand in for the first time here.
Now batting, John McDonald.
Ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Gotta keep the horse in the starting gate there, pal. Wait for that to come to you.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Derek Jeter will try to get things going in the next half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Derek Jeter makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Got away with that one there, but he's going to continue to struggle if he keeps leaving pitches in the center of the plate.
Swing and a hard-hit grounder down the line. And that'll get on through. A leadoff single for Jeter.
Well, the changeup's not a bad pitch in that spot, but this pitch is right down the middle. Can't help but hit that thing.
Robinson Cano will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Jeter's running, a pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out right there, and this guy is just hung out to dry.
This is ripped down the first base line. Foul. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
And that's a good 2-strike pitch there, as now it might be just to set up something away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Grounded, foul.
Hello.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the dangerous Alex Rodriguez looms in the on-deck circle. Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
pitchers work on this all through spring training. No problems that time.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in. He singled his first time around.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Overbay is going to be in time, and with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Lyle Overbay will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Now batting, Lyle Overbay.
Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for out number 1. Vernon Wells will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Now batting, Vernon Wells.
First pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Just hadn't been able to get anything to fall to this point. But there's their first knock, and now in inning number 4, they got to work on stringing something together.
Aaron Hill will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Now batting, Aaron Hill.
Lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
And the infield's into double play depth here as a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
And there he goes towards second. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Base hit.
No hesitation that time, rounding second, as he's going to hustle all the way to third on the base hit.
Travis Snyder will dig in. He popped out his first time.
The batter, Travis Snyder.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Just couldn't recognize changeup out of the pitcher's hand.
And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. Base hit. A run in. The throw to third. And he will make it to third as he's just in ahead of the tag.
Well, you'll see they decide to stay away, and they've done their homework. But he gets pretty good extension that time and makes good contact on the ball.
Alex Gonzalez will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Alex Gonzalez.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runners are at first and third, one away. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Granderson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
He'll get an RBI in this ball, but this almost was much more than that, as it took a great running catch to take away extra bases.
John Buck will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
The batter, John Buck.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Jose Bautista will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time.
The batter, Jose Bautista.
In there for strike one.
95 on the fastball that time. He's got some zip to that thing.
One and one. Runners at second and third with two gone. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays are out in front, 2-1. Mark Teixeira will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, more often than not, your leadoff guy really sets the tempo for the inning. He's on board here to get him started, so they'll look to get him around and tie up this ballgame.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Now back, Curtis Granderson.
And that misses ball 1.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit, because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
1-0 on the way. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Grounded back to the box. This could be two. There's one. On to Overbay, not in time as they just get to one.
Good job of the catcher yelling 2-2-2, and they get the force at second because of it.
Nick Swisher will step in. He homered his last time around.
The batter, Nick Swisher.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, and they would love a double play ball right here.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Pitching coach will love that location.
And this ball runs away for ball two, 2-1. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Reed is going to have room, though, as he backs up to put it away, and there are two men gone. Nick Johnson will stand in, called out on strikes his last time.
The batter, Nick Johnson.
Too high, 1-0.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Brett Gardner would be next. And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Matt, it always sends up a bit of a red flag when you miss with four straight.
Brett Gardner will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
The batter, Brett Gardner.
And this ball will be chopped foul.
That's foul.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Two men are on with two men out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
That's a little too good to let go, but not necessarily something he could do anything with.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swinging a ball line softly to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. We played 4 full. The Jays lead it 2-1. Jeremy Reed will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Now batting, Jeremy Reed.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. And he's going to get there to make a fine running catch, and there's your first out of the inning. John McDonald will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Now batter, John McDonald.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Lyle Overbay will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Now batter, Lyle Overbay.
Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Overbay can use the whole field, so you got to be careful where you're pitching.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And out of here!
And boy, you want to talk about a pitch he could handle. This is nothing more than a room service fastball, and he's not going to miss those.
Vernon Wells will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Now batter, Vernon Wells.
Lays off the slider. Don't know quite where that missed, but it's 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
2-1, still a good spot for a hitter. He might still get something good here.
2 out, nobody on. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And a foul ball straight back. Another 2-2 offering. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
That's out.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 3-1. Francisco Cervelli will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
No batter, Francisco Cervelli.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Just continues to pitch a strong ball game. That 2nd inning home run has been the only blemish so far.
Derek Jeter will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
No batter, Derek Jeter.
And this one runs up high, ball one. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Grounded, foul. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Robinson Cano will be next. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Up with it is Gonzalez. And a throw on to Overbay for out number 2.
Looked like that pitch might have been out of the zone, but he had to protect with 2 strikes. Got into a hole he just couldn't climb out of.
Robinson Cano will stride in. Grounded out his last time through.
Now batter, Robinson Cano.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
2-out single here as they try to mount something. They've been kept off the scoreboard since the 2nd inning, so they could use a little 2-out magic right here.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
This is a very good hitter up here, so he might get the green light on 3-0.
And that's finally over for a strike. Might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Oh, and now at least that runner on first will be able to get a head start here.
Struck him out on a good pitch there. And if you're keeping tabs, that's his 100th punch out of the season. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 3-1. Aaron Hill will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Now batter, Aaron Hill.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Travis Snyder will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Now batter, Travis Snyder.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Down and away, ball one. And one.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Alex Gonzalez waits on deck. Now the 3-1 pitch. In there, and it's full 3-2.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, he's made it through 2/3 of these 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Let's see if he can set them down in order.
Alex Gonzalez will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier.
Now batter, Alex Gonzalez.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And Gonzalez will likely have himself extra bases. And this, in fact, gets to the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. John Buck will take his cuts now.
Now batting, John Buck.
Ball one. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
And even when you're missing low with the fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Jose Bautista would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's 3-1.
He got away with one there. Even 3-0, you're taking a big chance laying it in there like that.
Three and two. Him out on a good pitch there. And if you're keeping tabs, that's his 100th punch out of the season. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Jays lead it 3-1. Mark Teixeira will step in now. Switch hitter batting from the right side here.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a foul ball. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Curtis Granderson will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batter, Curtis Granderson.
Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. With that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Got to make sure at the plate you don't hit one on the ground here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
Well, and this lead could be in jeopardy as there are now 2 men on base, and he's working himself into trouble here.
Jesse Carlson is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Nick Johnson will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch on the way. Low for ball 1.
That thing's moving pretty good at the end.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now Johnson will await the 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And sometimes young pitchers like this will try to overthrow that fastball.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, Matt, things are just going from bad to worse here this half inning.
Brett Gardner will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Brett Gardner.
Too low, 1-0.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And now we'll see if they go ahead and give him the green light here with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now the 2-0. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
And he'd better find that zone in a hurry because he's on the verge of forcing one home.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, here in the middle innings now, we're right back where we started from. Good at bat there, and we're all tied again.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli.
Now here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Time to be a good 2-strike hitter here. That means just concentrating on making solid contact.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
0-2 count. Obviously not trying to do this on purpose. And man, that'll get you pounding your glove as a pitcher.
Derek Jeter will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Base hit, and Johnson is across to score now. 2 runs have scored.
Well, this is a guy that will kill you if you leave the ball up. And have a look. That's exactly where this thing is.
Robinson Cano will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Fouled back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Overbay, and they roll a pair. Side retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Jose Bautista will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Now batting, Jose Bautista.
First pitch coming. Hit hard, but foul. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
And at this point in the contest, all you're looking for is base runners, so now they look like they could be in business here.
Jeremy Reed will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Jeremy Reed.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Boy, and even late in the ball game, Matt, he's still getting that fastball up in the mid-90s.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Changeup, cold strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call, 1 away.
And he's just starting to dig his own hole at the plate right now. That's the second time he's struck out in the ball game, and you can see on swing track he needs to be more selective up there.
John McDonald will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, John McDonald.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Hard liner, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 5-3. Alex Rodriguez will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Always good for the pitchers to establish a count in their favor when they're dealing with guys like this.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. Ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. Now the 2-2 pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
We'll get a look at this from Dirt Cam. This is normally a pitch A-Rod can do something with, but not this time as he gets set down right here.
Brian Talent will be the new pitcher. Mark Teixeira will step in, 1 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Now back, Mark Teixeira.
Lays off 1-0. The next pitch. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
1 out, nobody on. On the ground down the first base line. Base hit.
Well, they brought in the lefty to turn him around and make him hit from the right side, but he comes through nonetheless.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Now back, Curtis Granderson.
In the air to center. And Wells will be there to take it. 2 gone now.
Well, he gets a fastball that time, right down Main Street, in fact, but all he can do is hit a fly ball for an out.
Nick Swisher will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Alfredo Aceves will come in and pitch now. Lyle Overbay will dig in. A home run his last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
On the corner like he wanted, but I think that pitch needs to come down a bit more or it'll get hit.
Fouled straight back.
Hello.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Shooting for the outside corner, but he missed it. 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Vernon Wells is on deck. On the ground is second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Vernon Wells will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Vernon Love.
First pitch coming. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And that is past a diving Jeter for a base hit.
Well, take a look. It seemed to me he was expecting something off speed, but you see how well he adjusts to the fastball there.
So a runner at first now with 1 away and set to go the second baseman, Aaron Hill.
The batter, Aaron Hill.
And he takes ball 1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Pause, now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
And I'll tell you, he better not start falling in love with that location, because that's a spot where he's going to get burned.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
Hello.
Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now. Bullet back up the middle. Base hit.
And that is a great AB there. Not only do you wind up with a knock, but you make the pitcher use a lot of energy and effort to do it.
Chad Gaudin is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Now batting, Travis Snyder.
Travis Snyder swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And now 1-2, you got to focus on putting something in play here.
From the stretch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Step on the bag for 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired.
And the move to the pen pays off as he's able to come in and shut the door.
So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Nick Johnson will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Nick Johnson.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Chopper, foul. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he reaches up to haul this one in on the run. Nice play for the first out. Brett Gardner will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Brett Gardner.
And here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Got to have a little better plate coverage up there.
In on the hands that time, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And there's out number 2. Sean Camp will be the new pitcher. Francisco Cervelli will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Keeping it low, he won't get burned down there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounded, foul.
That's foul.
And he This is ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, not making excuses, Matt, but sometimes it's hard to make that adjustment from the bullpen mound to that mound between the white lines.
Derek Jeter will stand in. A couple of singles in 4 trips this afternoon.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Gonzalez. And a nice play at first as Overbay saves an error on the throw, and that ends the inning. Alex Gonzalez will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Now batting, Alex Gonzalez.
Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And the pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Now at 2-2, you don't need a strikeout. Just make sure as a pitcher that he hits your pitch.
Three and 2 now. Now the pitch. On the ground for A-Rod. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Mariano Rivera will come in and pitch now. John Buck will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Number, John Buck.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, and that cutter on the hands by Mariano right there might be the single toughest pitch in all of baseball right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1.
And if he's confident in that cutter, he'll go up the ladder on him.
Strike 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
That's foul.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And this is where you hope for an umpire with a wide strike zone, but he did not get the call.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Give him the old hat trick, as he's looked over Match all through this one.
Jose Bautista will dig in. He singled his last time around.
The batter, Jose Bautista.
Straight fastball there from Rivera. It's 0-1. Watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And they're down to their last strike here, so he'll need to fight to keep this game alive.
2 out, nobody on. The pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, this was a good victory for these guys this afternoon. They really earned the win in front of their home fans.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, man, you can see a couple of hits, including an important home run, and he really supplied the difference in this game as far as I'm concerned.
So that'll just about wrap things up here in this one. For Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Once again, the final score. The Yankees come out on top, 5-3. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.